Cheers.
Embarrassed me at dinner, and so I called the private driver, had him pick me up. I left him at the table, and then I walked into the hotel lobby. And
saying that we're cool means we're okay, but you could still hit me up because I might give you my attention.
The sad thing is the girl that has this body right here that you're like, oh, she's beautiful, like you're gonna leave me for her. I'm like, nah, I'll probably leave you for the girl at Starbucks that's actually cool and I have a conversation with.
First and foremost, thank you to listen to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I cannot thank you enough. Once again, download the app because you get to hear where we all started from and to catch up to now. Merch store is open, mendontknow.com. I can't thank y'all enough for everybody that's ordering and grabbing some merch. It really means a lot to me. I can't thank you enough, seriously. And as always, people that are always chiming in and hitting me up and following us on Instagram at mendontknow, Twitter at mendontknow1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, how we living, my guy?
How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling. How you been?
I'm all right. Let's go.
That's what I like to hear. All right, question of the day. Let me ask you this. And I pulled this online, but let me ask you. Women's intuition. You believe that? Do you believe women have women's intuition?
You mean when a guy is like fucking up?
I mean, just the fact that women,
yeah,
you do.
I do, but
I mean,
there's more factors to it. It didn't just come out of nowhere. The guy slipped up.
And she remembered.
She remembered. She picked up on it, and she checked for evidence. She did her
i.e., or she snooped on social media.
There you go.
So let me ask you this: did she snoop, or does she have woman's intuition?
I think they're gonna snoop no matter what. How many couples you know are just not are okay with just not looking into things? Very few. No.
I mean, yeah, because, I mean, I would say less than few, to be honest with you. I mean, I just feel like, for me, I want to say I do believe in women's intuition. But for some reason, I feel like they look at us, and I feel like they be looking at us like, something's not right.
Just waiting.
Yeah.
But as men, you gotta just stand strong.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, bro.
I mean, if you didn't do anything wrong.
At the first sign of trouble, bro, we are sweating like R. Kelly at a playground. I mean, we are.
You know what you did. I didn't do anything.
I mean,
do I? Did I?
Did I? Yeah. You know, you look like, man, Keanu Reeves in Speed. I mean, your boy just sweating, don't know what to do.
Pop quiz.
Pop quiz, hot chat. That's how she looking at you. Now she asking you about the Wildcat.
You got a mad girlfriend looking at you. What do you do?
I mean, that's why, you know, I always say women have women's intuition. I don't want to call it women's intuition. I just think they are very, they pay attention.
Observant?
Yeah, very observant.
So you don't think guys are? Or not in general, guys are?
In general, guys are not that
just
observant.
Wave the 2K in front of them and be like, oh, something shiny.
Oh, man, anything that's shiny or flashes, you know, we are pretty much, you know, that's why I'm, you know, then they go through social media for confirmation. So I figured this time around, we're going to hit a bunch of women and figure out if women will agree with us to the confirmation of women's intuition. You don't think they'll admit to just being nosy?
I think they'll say, well, I just used social media to confirm. I already knew. Sure you did. Okay. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but
I mean,
yeah.
All right, let's start it.
That's part of it. That's part of it.
There we are. Let's see if Jessica's free.
Right on time.
Hey, what are you up to? What are you doing?
We just got back home.
From where? Yeah, you got back from.
We were running around. We had to go buy a damn generator because there's no power in our area.
Texas sends their regards.
Wow. Yeah, I'm in Texas.
Wow.
Can't stand you, Coy.
All right, well, now that you know Koi's here, we have a question for you, and we want to know, is woman's intuition real, or are y'all just snooping on social media?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Go ahead and explain, because Koi doesn't believe that it's both. It's just one. Go ahead.
I feel like Koi should know this and not in a relationship even type of way. Same thing as like when you were a kid. Like sometimes you just be lying about stuff or you did something you weren't supposed to and your mom just gets that feeling. And I get the same way with kids too. It doesn't have to be an adult. I just get a vibe like something's off or something just doesn't make sense. But I'm the type of person that questions everything as it is. So I can't help it. I can't help myself. If somebody says, oh, yeah, I was here and I came home like around this time or whatever, it took me this long. And then I'm just like, wait, I've been to that spot. It only takes like 10 minutes. You've been gone like an hour. Where else did you go? Like, I need logic. Logic has to be there. But, I mean, it doesn't make it look any better if certain things are popping up on social media and you already think something. I think then it just kind of either triggers it or it just makes you say, you know what I'm feeling is obviously
I knew it
for a reason. So yeah.
Let me ask you this: when women want to check on a guy that they're dating, if he's lying or not, do they immediately go to social media for confirmation? Or are they going to blunt outright ask us?
No, I think most women, man, it depends on the person, really.
Yeah, true.
I think it depends on the person because if I'm trying to figure out if someone's lying, depending on who I'm dealing with, I might not ask because if you're the smarter type of person and I ask a question, it might set you off to be like, oh, damn, she already thinks this. I might need to like cover X, Y, and Z. Where some people, it's like, you know what, I'm going to get all my facts first, and then I'm going to ask, see what you say, and then if I get a, no, this or that, I'm going to be like, oh, boom, okay, well, here's A, here's B, we're going to look over here at C, so
I find it funny,
exactly.
Well, let me ask you this. God, we're caught.
All of a sudden,
the jig is up.
All of a sudden, the hardest math problem adds up.
I mean, then why do us as men we don't have no intuition? We just whatever you say. Yeah, okay.
No, that's not true. I think sometimes you guys get a vibe of something's up because I think you guys even get that with friends, like other guy friends, where you're like, because I've heard you guys all do at least once where you're like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so. Well, like, he's cool, but like, I ain't gonna like bring my girl around him or nothing, or I'm not gonna invite him like when we go on vacation or anything like that. Like, you guys have your little vibes too.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a vibe. We know, like, okay, it's just like, okay, but this is my thing. I feel like it's just like when couples don't like their guy, when women couples. The women don't like their guys to hang out together, and it's not a lot because it's not that we'll cheat. You feel like more or less we're going to endanger one another, and somebody's going to end up in the hospital.
I don't know. I haven't had that worry. Like if I have other friends that are in couples and like
and all the guys go hang out and there's that one guy in the circle and there's that one guy in the circle and he's known for trying to drive a car blindfolded.
But it's like, I hate to say like having a kid, but it's kind of the same thing. Like I already have to put all that out there, like, don't be doing none of that dumb shit so-and-so does either, I swear to God, because I'm going to kill him and I'm going to kill you too.
Damn.
So I think like the warnings are already there, just depending on your relationship, I guess you could say.
Hmm.
It's always depending on the person you're dealing with and how you are too. Like most of the time, I feel like, especially women, they don't just off jump have insecurities. It might not be you, but it might have been a previous relationship or something else. But there's reasons for the way that they act or the way that they think. And then if you give them more reason, then that's when it just becomes bad for your specific relationship.
Okay, well, why are you guys still blaming us for problems that you had in your previous relationship?
It's not blaming. It's like pets and kids. Like if you have a pet or kid that's abused and then you take over, it's not necessarily you doing anything, but some kids are hand shy. Some dogs are hand shy because they're used to getting beat up. No, you mean your dogs are hand shy. My dogs know better.
No, your dogs are hand shy. I've never seen an animal wait to be told to eat. Like the animal just like, okay, you can
trained correctly.
I mean, hey, tomato. I think that's what we're gonna stay with that one.
Oh well, yeah, you missed a good one last night when the power went out. Will went to go check on the little one, and her pit was in there, and she growled at him when he opened the door. I was like, she's doing her job.
Wow.
Come in, bro. My dog don't bite.
Yeah, and they got like 6 family. like, somebody get
five, Chris. Okay, 5.
Don't you have that little one that you're trying to give away? The baby?
No, what baby? We kept the Great Dane. Now we got a Great Dane and a Mastiff, a Pit, a German Shepherd, and a Midget.
Damn. Who's the alpha dog in that?
Who?
The Pit?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you have a Mastiff and a Great Dane and a German Shepherd.
And a Pit.
Yeah. Who would be the alpha?
My alpha is my German Shepherd.
Oh,
okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, the other ones are big, but they're not stronger in personality. It's my German Shepherd, and she's the oldest one.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, makes sense. All right, we're gonna let you go. I appreciate you as always.
All right.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Damn. So
see, even she says a little bit of both. She didn't just say. Of course, we have intuition. We always know. If you feel something's off, you're gonna research.
But look,
no, you are, because you can't let it fester.
True. But this is my thing too. I don't think that they're letting it fester. I think that
they're building up.
Yeah,
building up the volcano and then waiting to explode. That's not healthy, though.
Who says a lot of things we do in relationships are healthy?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not lying.
True or not true? I mean, I just don't think. I honestly don't think, in general, we as, I guess we in relationships do anything that is healthy, because I feel like we move different when we're trying to do something that we're not supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what gets us men caught. Like, had we stayed on the same path, had we, like, hey, the killer gets caught when he slips up. When, it's never something he, doesn't do. Like, we get caught when we do something that we don't normally do. You never kiss her on the cheek in the morning. Like, hey, babe. Mwah.
Out of character. Come on,
what
guys. What
the hell do you do? But that's what we do because we're trying to overcompensate. Because
where are you off to? I'm going to Pilates. What?
Oh, okay. Let me find someone.
If your girl falls for that,
I mean,
she's dumb.
I don't want to say that, but okay. Let's get back to it. Damn, I was gonna try to call. What's her name? Real quick. Damn. And can't find her number. Let me call my sister and see what she's up to while I'm chilling. Okay, let me call her real quick. See if she's free.
Hey,
what are you doing?
just a little bit of this, a little bit of
All
that.
right, get off the work computer real quick. I have a question for you. I know you're working.
All right. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so let me ask you this: do you think is women's intuition real?
It is very real.
God, she didn't even sidestep. Or is it? Or are you guys snooping on social media?
No, women's intuition's real because, to be honest, I'll use myself. It's not necessarily about whether you use it, in a relationship. I've used it for work purposes with my old boss, and something just told me that my old boss me and his personality weren't really going to work, and it was right. So as soon as he came in, I gave it 3 weeks, and 3 weeks I was gone. So, and that was just reading a resume. I knew from the very beginning.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
But now let me ask you. Let's move it to the relationship. With woman's intuition, is it something that we do that sparks the intuition, or is it just you guys already feeling something's off? And what is that feeling like? What do you like? Explain that to men. Like, what is that feeling? Because I don't believe that's a feeling. I just think that's
I would say like it is a feeling. It's kind of like that. Like, huh? Wait a minute. Like what? Like it's that type of feeling. And you guys do, I'm not even going to, because I feel like there are men or, just the significant others who are very in tune with their significant other where they can feel that something's different. And it's a feeling. And yeah, it's something that your significant other does that kind of triggers it. And then for me, it's definitely something that you do, and then I'll just sit back and let it unravel. I don't need social media because who I was with before didn't have social media.
damn.
So, yeah. I don't need social media, and I was right.
You didn't.
And I mean, to be honest, if women listen to their intuition more, we wouldn't be in certain situations a lot of times.
Okay, wait. Explain that. No. Now, go ahead.
Like, I know if I truly had listened to my intuition, I would have known that after 2 years, my previous relationship was done. I knew, and I just knew it, but I was like, no, like I can work it out. Everything will be okay. I'll be that strong person. I know. So at the end of the day, I can't blame him for everything. I do take blame for it because I could have exited the situation.
Okay.
So we were just talking about, like letting it build up like a volcano
100%.
and festering and not handling it, right?
Yeah, no, exactly. I can honestly say I knew, but of course I want to save and heal and watch it sprout. No.
Maybe
And I just know going forward, that's not happening.
Damn, she said she is not the healer.
No.
She has no water for your garden.
No water.
Damn. Okay, so like what was that sign or what did you feel when you knew like you should have left? Like what was that? Like what was that intuition?
The intuition was when we had the initial conversation of getting back together, and I was told what I shouldn't be asking. Like, don't ask about getting married. Don't ask about having children. Don't. That's when I should have been like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let me don't ask myself out of this situation. That's what I should have done. And instead, I was like, I can change his mind. Don't worry. Yeah. So I knew. I can't blame anybody really but myself. So that's what it is.
I like that. Let me. And do you think men have men's intuition? I guess you, because I don't know if.
I do. I truly do think you guys do. Just like women, you guys also have a good heart, so you do want to see things succeed. because what you do, you'll look at, oh, well, when I was down and out, she helped me. But there was more times where you kind of helped her, or you saw like the red flags of how she helped you that you just bypassed.
You're living on past credit or potential, right?
That is, dude. Past credit. You got to renew that credit, huh?
That's right. You got to gain those points back up.
Okay. Oh, damn. I mean, yeah, that is true. I mean,
yeah.
I hadn't. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to agree with that. I think to myself, in a situation I was in, I had an intuition. Koi was there, and everything was funny, and I was like, you know what, I'm out. And I think people don't want to make that hard decision.
That is exactly right. You don't want to make that hard decision, and it hurts because you're like, well, if they're not with me, what's going to happen? At least that's what I was thinking. Like, is he going to be okay and all that? And in reality, they're going to be just fine. And it was better that you guys are not together, because it would just continuously be, an unnecessary headache.
Oh yeah. You'll find yourself late night on PCH with the windows down, with the heater on, listening to Drake.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you. I'll hit you
Not
later.
a problem. Okay.
Bye.
You're welcome. Bye.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Stick around. You try to deny things, So advice for people out there: if you got intuition, look into it.
Yeah.
If you're right,
okay. Like you said, look into it.
You might not want to be right, but if you are, you got to act on it.
With your intuition, you never want to be right. Why is that? Why is that when you with
it happens
your
to me a lot, believe me.
And
I'm always fucking right about this shit. But I don't want to be, but you know what?
With your intuition, you never want to be right with it. That is crazy.
Is intuition ever? It's never a positive thing. You're
I don't think.
I think this lotto ticket's a winner. I better look into it. No, it's just something bad.
Damn, I didn't think about that. That's what intuition is bad. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, Koi. I didn't put that together. Okay. Intuition is bad. All right. That's sad to say. All right, let's see if my girl E free. We haven't heard from her in a minute. See what she on.
Hello.
Hey. Why does it's been a minute since we talked to her, but every time she picks up the phone,
Quiet hello.
Bruh, I feel like she Netflixing. Like super like
who are you expecting on these hellos?
Yeah.
Because I'm not watching Netflix.
I know, but when you answer the phone, you were like, hello.
Yeah.
I was like, who? What the deuce? Getting hoodwinked. Wait a minute. Down the right number. Wait a minute. What you been up to? Man, we haven't seen her from you. Man, it's been a minute.
I've been working.
Okay. Hell yeah. Last time me and Koi saw you was what, your birthday?
I think so. That was a long time ago. It's almost my birthday again.
Oh, hey, you're right.
I can't handle that much tequila.
Yeah. That was a lot. All right. But everything good?
Yeah, everything's straight.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear. All right, so we got a question for you. Is woman's intuition real?
For sure.
How do you? Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Now, when you have an intuition, do you act on that intuition? Like, okay, do you believe it, or do you need to do digging?
With me, I used to act on it right away. My young self. And it would sometimes get me in trouble. But my grown self, I actually make sure I have all the evidence, if it's either text messages, picture, whatever it may be, whatever the case may be. I have to make sure, I got everything before I actually bring it up.
Okay, so
I don't want to look stupid.
Collecting evidence because of the intuition.
Nobody likes to look dumb, though.
No, exactly. Because then Yeah, because and then what if he is cheating? Let's say that's the case. Let's say you think he's cheating and you accuse him, and then you find out, oh shoot, he's really not cheating. Dang, I feel stupid. And then next time he actually does cheat, and he can go with you. You said that last time. And it's gonna kind of be like a pattern. Then he's gonna keep doing it.
Thinking of a hypothetical pattern.
Yeah, super.
So he's just that's like a way of him being like, well, you always accuse me of shit, and it ain't real. So he's, and then that's like a little pass for him to like, I'm gonna go cheat.
Okay. So Koi was right. You have to double back and get the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You have to.
Now let me ask you this: has your intuition always been right?
Yes. I'm all laughing. I'm like, yep.
Damn.
Isn't that a bad thing? Not a bad thing, but
I mean, the intuition.
It's good to be right, but what you're being right about.
Why is the intuition? Yeah, why is women's intuition like it always has a negative, I guess, stereotype on it? Because why? Like because I know it's women's intuition, but it's never like it's like the superpower used for bad. I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. They have a saying in Spanish.
Okay.
I know you guys probably don't speak Spanish.
No, but go ahead and say it.
It's called "Cuando tú vas, yo ya vengo." That means when you're on your way, I'm already on my way back. Almost like I'm like 10 steps ahead of you.
Damn, when you on your way, I'm already on my way back. Jesus.
So we just know. Damn. I don't know what it is. We just know. Damn. It's like, remember that story I told you guys about an ex that I walked in on him?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. He kept calling me that he was at a Dodger game and so and so.
He was trying to meet her head on so she wouldn't be suspicious.
And it was like a gut feeling. I even told my girl, I'm like, I just feel like there's someone at the house. And, like we lived together, but, I was out of town. Yeah. And I came in early and bam, the girl was there like all weekend. I was like, and I just felt it. I just knew. But instead of, telling him, is there a female at your house? No, I'm like, I'm going to pull up. And I'm going to see it for myself.
But did you know because he was acting suspicious, or did you know just okay? So it's kind of the guy that's giving up that vibe off. Then he's the one that's
he was like texting me and calling me like nonstop, kind of like, what are you doing? Where are you at? Oh, I'm gonna go to a Dodger game. He never went to this game, but he kind of made it seem like I'm not gonna be home. So don't even bother like coming back home.
That's what you call leaving your fingerprints at the scene.
But see, that's when dudes, or vice versa, that's when you get called crazy and a psycho, when you get caught.
Yeah, but you were right. You were right.
We're not crazy.
You were right.
I'm like, we're not crazy.
In this case.
We just get caught, and then we're the crazy ones.
In this case, you are 100% correct. You are not crazy.
No. Unless you go slashing his tires and do some crazy shit. Now that's being crazy.
that still happens.
Crazy would be getting your tires slashed if you didn't do anything.
There you go. I forgot to add that on.
Yeah.
Or showing up at a bar or something after you guys have been broken up for a really long time. Or emailing someone. When you don't have access to their phone number.
Can't two people show up at a public bar at the same time?
They can, but if you're showing up just to like see what the person's doing, that's happened to me.
I didn't ask you to explain. I just said can two people.
What did you say? Crazy. Go ahead. What happened? I want to know what happened now. Hey,
when you're just out and about minding your own business, and then all of a sudden an ex just appears and he's looking at you. He's all by himself. He's looking at you. That's a little too much.
Damn, hit you with to catch a predator.
Send you an email from in there too.
They send you an email.
Hey, I got an email from an ex from 6 years ago, and he emailed me my home address, and I have a restraining order on him too.
Jeez. That's a lot.
It's crazy.
Crazy is an understatement.
Crazy.
Very much an understatement. All right,
email.
We are gonna let you go, but text me. We gotta figure out a day to hang out. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
just to hang out and chill. Like me and Koi are always
Let's
just
do
like hopping around. So text me after this.
Thank
All
you.
right, for
All
sure.
right, bye.
Bye.
Damn. All right.
See, it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you can't just have intuition out of nowhere. Like, the guy was acting different, out of character. Guys,
Why?
we're not promoting to. We're not promoting to
Cheating.
Yeah,
We're not promoting infidelity,
But don't act like an idiot.
but keep the same routine. If you off at 5:30, get off at 5:30. Whatever you do,
Don't break character. Don't break routine.
Yeah, if you're home at 5:45, be home at 5:45. Don't be home at 5:30. Wow, I got off early.
I'm at the Dodgers game. Dodgers even playing that day or not?
It's spring training.
They were on the road. They were on the road. They
guy.
were on the road.
Why do we do this? Why? Oh, buddy. All right. Oh man, let's see if Kiara is free. Where is she? Oh, here we go. All right, let me call her. See what she got going on. Maybe not.
Hello. Hi.
Long
Yes,
time
sir.
long time no here. stranger.
Ooh,
How we doing, Queen?
get it started.
Oh,
I'm
man.
on fire.
Oh man, I'm here with Koi.
Pisces season.
Oh, it's Pisces season. I gotta look up that sign and what it means. Oh man.
Oh, it's like I'm really happy right now, but that could change in 3 minutes. That's what a Pisces is.
So it's bipolar season.
Well, I mean, you know.
Koi, come on. Koi, Kiara's on the phone.
What's up, Kiara? How
What's
are
up,
you?
Koi?
I hope you're having a nice day, Kiara.
I am. I'm about to just ruin people's lives, so my day is amazing.
All right, so we want to know if woman's intuition is real.
Yeah. Shall we get into my story?
Oh, man.
We are all ears. Go ahead.
All right. So I meet this person on Tinder. Ha, right? And he is
Wow.
like very nice and forthcoming. And, you know, usually, I'm no disrespect, guys, but like, usually men aren't that forthcoming. You know, usually it's the females that are nosy and they have to ask so many questions. Where are you from? Blase, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this person, very forthcoming, told me his whole life. So I was like, this is really nice. I don't even have to work hard. He's going to tell me all about himself. And then I can save every detail he's saying. So if he tries to lie to me later, I can be like, that's not what you said. Yeah. Pricey shit. So anyways, time goes on and he tells me that he took his daughter to an urgent care. Now, mind you, his daughter's 6. I am a nurse. So I pretty much know what they're going to do for a 6-year-old, right? Especially going to an emergency room.
Wait. I gotta stop you right there. Does he know you're a nurse?
Yes, he does. And that's how stupid he is. Or how stupid he thought I was. So you're not going to give a narcotic, an injectable narcotic to a 6-year-old. They're like under 50 pounds. Probably not going to happen, right? So he tells me his daughter was in so much pain. The reason why he couldn't call me back is because, you know, she was screaming because of her shoulder. They had to give her a shot. And I'm like, that don't make sense. So I'm like, but I'm just going to save that to light you on fire later. So I do.
Okay.
And so then he tells me he didn't have a social media. Well, then I'm like, this dumbass has told me so much about his life. I know his last name. I know his mother's name. I know his sister's name. So I was like, So I start snooping through social media. I have a Facebook, but I activate and deactivate for my convenience because that's my searching tool. So I decided to activate.
Go ahead.
So I decided to activate, and I look up his sister, which, you know, can't say her name, but I find her, and then I and behold his Facebook, and I'm like, you don't, and then it's connected to an Instagram, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden I see a Christmas picture with him and his baby's mother of the child, and in the quotations, my whole world, and I was like, oh, this motherfucker, like, so call it women's intuition, but he called me a liar, he called me everything else, but I'm like, you men tell on yourself. And crazy bitches remember every detail of what you said. So all I had to do was remember for about 2 weeks. and it helped me in my search.
Wow.
I found it. You can't tell somebody their last name, your sister's name, that you have 6 sisters, your daughter's age, and then expect them not to use everything you said against them. So I did, and I found it.
As Coy would like to put it, that's free information.
Mm-hmm.
Free information. What an idiot.
It's like when you go to the library, all the books, all.
Well, yeah, and it's like if you have it like Coy, you can't tell people you don't have a social media. Not many people are named Coy. They're gonna find you.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
So I did. Yeah. So it's the information age. So that's all I had to do. But of course, if I wouldn't have had proof, and I'm passive aggressive, I won't yell. I'll just screenshot it and send it to you passive aggressively, and just wait for you to dig your own hole. And he did. I should have called her and told her I was pregnant.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You can't do that to somebody.
Right, because then I would have had 2 choices within 5 days: $50 for a morning after pill, or $300 for the other alternative. It just depends on how sorry he was. I didn't do that though. I just ended it. See how considerate I am? I could have ruined their holiday.
Yes, you could have.
Yeah, I could have.
Damn, he would have sent the 300 too, huh?
Yeah, he would have. And she would have sent it. He wouldn't have paid. He would have said he needed something, or a bill came up. She would have to preserve their happy family. But I didn't do it though. I didn't.
I know. See?
Yeah.
Progress.
But what I did do was screenshot his baby mom's Instagram so that he knows that if he says anything disrespectful, I'm going to tell her everything.
Oh. Well.
He was like, what does that have to, what does stalking my baby's mom have to do? Oh, I'm not stalking her, boo thing. I just screenshotted it so don't step over the line because I'll ruin your life. So.
Wow. And she never found out about you?
I don't know. I'm sure she'll go through his phone at some point.
Damn.
Yeah, we all do. And he's got an Android. No disrespect, but I'm just saying.
Damn. Oh my God.
She said no disrespect, but
why do you have an Android, Coy?
No, we don't. We don't. But we want to know. We want to know what the shade is.
Wait, what does that mean?
Give us some.
Android. You can get upgrades like Apple. Like if you fuck up on an Android, the thing is they're gonna send you a new one in the mail, no matter what you say. You fuck up on Apple, they're like, "Bitch, I want a whole police report." So,
yeah.
Yeah. Apple doesn't play that at all.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
You're not just handed out.
Yep.
It's not handing them out.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right.
So.
I'm okay. Do you think is there a men's intuition?
Oh yeah, somebody fucking caught me in some shit the other night.
Wait, what? Oh, you got caught up.
Yeah, people like to.
You got caught up. You got caught.
Did.
Okay.
Because it's funny because that relationship, right? That little whatever that was, that pity date there, that I had got into, whatever. I was talking to somebody before that, and I actually really liked that person. But I was like, you know what, Kiara, go with the person that's safer. Go with the person that's offering you more information. And I'm not, no disrespect, but I was like, go for the weaker one because he likes you more than you like him. That'll be easier for you. He'll love you first. So that's what I did. But if I had my choice, I would have gone for the other one. But he just wasn't acting accordingly. He wasn't showing enough interest. So I was like, fuck that. I want someone really interested. I don't know if that's healthy or toxic, whatever. So I did what I did. But then afterwards, it didn't work out, right? And I waited a month, like, So a few weeks ago, I hit him up, and I was like, the one I really wanted, I tried to play him. I was like, hey, where you been? He was like, bitch, don't try to fucking play me. Like, you deactivated your Tinder, and then you came back, like, you tried to insult my intelligence. Like, he read me the riot act. And I was like, I like him even more now.
Wow.
Oh,
I think I'm going to pursue that.
I'm going to pursue that. Are you ready for a relationship? Are you ready to be married?
Nah, I don't want to get married ever because I don't want to split my assets.
Okay, but are you ready for a long-term commitment?
Yeah.
I don't know. It took you a second.
Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. It's not all about money, but I just feel like when you get into a marriage, right, that piece of paper.
Yeah. Let's not talk about the paper, but are you ready for a long-term commitment? A boyfriend?
Yeah, I want somebody of my own. I want to, be a hoe for one person. That would be cool.
Okay, hey, I like that. Hey, I like that. Hey, I champion being a hoe for one person. I champion the shit out of that.
But also, it's like, you know, sometimes people's shit doesn't work out because you go in for the right reasons. A lot of people do, and it's a human mistake we all make, I think. Granted, I'm single, but I'm saying, like, you go in and that piece of paper puts so much pressure. You split everything. You know, if you buy a pen, your spouse can be like, why did you spend $4.95 on a pen? Like, I don't want to be questioned about anything, especially if I'm making money. Like, so that's my thing with marriage. But a long-term relationship, yeah, I would love to. But my thing is, like, we got to live our separate lives, too. Like, if you want to watch ESPN, you got to go in your man cave because I'm watching Lifetime in the living room because I work, too. So I need my separate time. Wow. So I do, but it has to be a certain type of person that understands that I need my space as well. And you can't do certain things if you fuck with me because I consider a lot of things betrayal.
So you're very particular.
I am, but anything I ask for, I provide.
Oh, okay. Anything you ask for, you provide. I like that, too.
Yes. Or I don't make those demands because at that point, that makes me entitled. And if I don't rate that, then I can't ask you to rate that.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair, though. I think that's, you know, along those lines is fair. I mean, you know, now, do they get to read the owner's manual to know what they're getting into before they buy the car?
Me personally, the reason why a lot of shit hasn't worked out for me, I'll be completely honest.
Yeah.
So you get into, you start seeing somebody, you're supposed to present the best version of yourself, right? Sometimes I get really stressed when something first starts. So I tend to present a not so great version of myself because I let the anxiety kind of get a hold of me. So my thing, that's why it doesn't work out because a lot of times people like that fake pretty picture that you paint. And once they're already in something, people get comfortable. And that's the only reason they stay. It's not that they don't think you've turned into a fucking monster. They do. But they're like, I'm already in it and this and that. Yeah. So I don't really bait and switch people. And that's my
what you
problem.
See is what you get.
What you are is what you are.
I think I get better with time. But I think at first I'm a fucking like nightmare and you're like, can I handle that?
I mean, if you're like a bottle of wine, it gets better with
that
age.
Other guy.
But I agree with that. I agree with that. Like,
but if you can,
be the nightmare
hold
first.
Your ground,
be the nightmare first. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better.
Women get subservient if you can hold your ground.
Ooh,
so
look at you. Let me go get my guns.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you, like, I tried to display someone, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, laying down. He was like, "I thought you said you were at work," and I was like, I did say that." So I was like, "I'm in the break room." Yeah. So it's like, if you call me on my bullshit and you still want to fuck with me, because you can call somebody on their bullshit and just be done with them. You want to tell them off. If you call me on my bullshit and you still want to fuck with me, I'm gonna like you. I like that toxic shit. I want all the pressure.
He said, "I like that toxic shit.
I
want all the pressure."
I don't know what to do.
Yeah. What do I do with my hands?
Well, I call her out.
If you can hold your ground, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, he's stronger than me." I like that. But if you let me tell you off, like sometimes I won't even be mad at shit. But if you're like, I understand why you'd be mad. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Now I'm mad. You think I have a right to be mad? Now I'm mad.
He's stronger or more toxic?
Yeah, but I mean,
he needs to stand his ground.
Most of the time, people get attached to you because they feel something for you. It doesn't matter if it's toxic, if it's healthy, or whatever. But if you're on their mind, you've done something to be on their mind, and you're in constant thought of that person, good or bad. Yes.
I can't even. Okay. Can't even.
Good or bad.
Yeah. Can't even be mad
at
her for
saying that. So that is how I bait and switch people. I send them just like filthy pictures that look amazing. And they're like, but this bitch is lying to me. She's not at work. She's saying she's taking naps. But I really want to look at her again. And I'm like, got you.
Damn.
Got you.
You'd rather have a girl think of shit of you, but then nothing, right?
Yeah.
Then she's not even thinking of you.
And at that point, I bait and hooked you. Didn't bait and switch you.
All right. Last question, Kiara. Personal one. Who has your heart?
I'll tell you this, and this is sentimental.
Okay.
I think that the day I had my son, and it wasn't just the endorphins, he was the safest person to love. I say that because
I like that.
there was no loss that I could take in loving him. Nothing. No risk there.
Right.
So for me, my child has my love because I feel like at that moment.
Okay, go ahead, Queen.
At that moment, that was the healthiest, most real, and risk-free love I have ever felt and probably ever will. And I believe that's why I haven't had another child, is because I really felt like nothing could top that feeling.
I like that.
So I would say my child does. So that is another reason I'm single. I know what love feels like.
Ooh.
Granted, it's on a different spectrum.
Yeah.
But no one's going to match that. But the thing is like, there is a feeling you get once you've got it. And if you don't feel it, doesn't really matter. You here today, gone tomorrow, because I'm going to do well regardless. I have my love.
Damn.
So,
all right, Queen.
That's where I'm at.
I appreciate you as always. I will text you later. I can't thank you enough. All right. You have a good one, Pisces season.
Summertime's coming. I'm just saying the story's going to get better.
I think so too.
Man.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, man. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you download that Men Don't Know podcast app, I really can't thank y'all enough. I still got a couple merch pieces I'm just throwing out for free. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. I really honestly can't thank y'all enough for championing this on. 100% organic. It's just a game of telephone on everybody, telling everybody about this podcast, and I can't thank y'all enough. Hey, man, Coy, we are out. Yeah.
Embarrassed me at dinner, and so I called the private driver, had him pick me up. I left him at the table, and then I walked into the hotel lobby. And
Saying that we're cool means we're okay, but you could still hit me up because I might give you my attention.
The sad thing is the girl that has this body right here that you're like, oh, she's beautiful, like you're gonna leave me for her. I'm like, nah, I'll probably leave you for the girl at Starbucks that's actually cool and I have a conversation with.